Hey guys, what is up? Is Reaper Jinkai here, and I am here with a video on a topic that I have not talked about much, Pokemon Go. Now, if you've been keeping up with the game like I have, you know that Pokemon Go released yesterday in Japan and Australia, which, sad about it, I don't live in either one of those places. But, I got the game through something I found on GameSpot on Facebook. They had posted something. Somebody had a link in the comments. I don't want to say too much about it because I don't know the legitimacy of doing it this way, but I got the game and I played it, and I gotta tell you my first reactions. Um, So I went on maybe like a 2 or 3 block walk, maybe, and I got 6 months. So you definitely encounter Pokemon at a high rate. I mean, like, I got my starter in my kitchen because you get your starter through plot, of course. And then I got the first wild encounter in my dining room, which is like 2 steps. I'm trying to entertain my dog while I talk, so I'm sorry. I wish he'd go lay down. He ignores me all night, guys. And then I sit down to record something. He's like, hey, pay attention to me. But, anyways, so I got my first Pokemon in my dining room, technically, if you don't include the starter. I went down the street a little bit and then encountered a Ghastly. So that's great. Went a little bit further and I found a gym near my house, which you don't unlock gyms till you're level 5. I'm like level 3 right now. I kind of wanted to go get a rough feel for it and then come back and share my thoughts on it. Then a little bit after the gym, I encountered an Eevee and caught the Eevee. A little bit after that, I encountered a Rattata and got that. Now, the two problems, well, with those last 2 encounters, I experienced a problem of my game crashing as I caught the Pokemon. Like, I threw the Pokeball at it, game crashed, opened back up the game, it runs fine, and I had the Pokemon plus the experience I would have got from catching it. So, I suppose it's not that big of a deal, but I believe the problem I was having was my internet connection. So if you have really good internet connection on your phone and you get unlimited Wi-Fi in your deal, you're probably going to have a much greater experience with it than somebody who has 1 GB. Because for me, I have 5 gigs. I normally use it all at work. But now I might not and save my 5 GB for walking around. So it just kind of goes what you want to use your data on. But anyways, after that, I turned the corner, started to head home, and I encountered a second Drowsy. Now my first Drowsy I encountered at like 10 CP, I believe is what the leveling is. Now this second one, I was like 2 levels higher now. I encountered it and it had like 43 CP. So I'm probably gonna get rid of the 10. I'm gonna be one of those guys. But I mean, I think I said in a previous video I was gonna catch as many of the same Pokemon as I can, and then just keep the strongest one, and then evolve the strongest one. survival of the fittest, kind of. Um, you can level up from walking, and when you level up, you are given Pokeballs. At level 2, I was given 10 extra Pokeballs, and at level 3, I was given 15 extra Pokeballs. And like I said, I've used 5. And you start with 50, I think. So yeah, you definitely get more than enough Pokeballs. I saw all the little spots I can go collect new items and stuff. So besides the game crashing, I love the game. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with it, I've been watching the eShop too, seeing what people have said about it, seeing what their thoughts are. And a lot of people are complaining that there's no Pokemon battles, which obviously these people weren't keeping up with the game and they just kind of saw it came out and got it. Now, while I can't get it in America, people in Australia and Japan can get it. And those are probably the people commenting it. Or it's people in America who got it the same way I did and then went to the eShop to complain. You got the game before you should. Don't complain. But if it's something that you were keeping up with and you know all the little nitpicks and everything that, or not nitpicks would be the word for it, all the small things they did differently and stuff. This is what they promised. This is exactly what they promised. It is so good. Now, if you weren't keeping up with it, you're going to make the complaint that a lot of these people on the shop were making, to where you can't battle wild Pokemon. And I walked 2 or 3 blocks and encountered 6 Pokemon, guys. Battles, you would be sitting there way longer than you should have. In my opinion. Like, I don't know how else to say it. But that's all I'm going to say about it, because I think with the encounter rate as it is, the no battles works. Because remember, this whole thing is supposed to be making you move. If you're standing, like, you would be standing still for 5 minutes. Well, with my connection, that's about how long you'd be standing there. But I'm going to get going. I got my phone charging. I'm going to go take a shower. And then I'm out again to find more Pokemon. I will keep you guys posted on what I find on my Twitter. And I am definitely going to have fun doing this. So I will talk to you guys later. Peace.